The pads were popping for the first time at Seahawks training camp on Thursday.
Day 5 was the first full day of practice in pads, and head coach Mike McDonald says he's pleased with how things are going so far. For quarterback Sam Darnold, get this is the first time in 5 years he's been to back-to-back training camps with the same team. He's been bouncing from team to team recently. He says he's happy to finally have stability and be putting in some extra work with his wide receivers.
It's great to be able to throw with the guys, obviously, in the offseason. I think more than anything, it's just really fun to be able to talk with them more, because obviously out here we're in meetings and stuff, we talk all the time, but a lot of it's football. So to be able to spend time with him off the field and kind of chat about what's been going on this offseason and kind of get to know the person a little bit more was awesome.
Fun to see him in pads. Chris Egan was also at the VMAX speaking to the Hawks about having the HBO documentary film crew Hard Knocks out recording the crew at practice.
HBO Hard Knocks will showcase its first episode on the Seahawks next Tuesday. Quarterback Sam Darnold says it's been fun having him here.
It's been great. We're loving it. I think after the first 3 or 4 days, you kind of forget the cameras are there, which might be a bad thing, but no, I think we're all kind of used to it at this point.
They're really good at capturing and doing what they do. Let's make sure we're us. You guys have been great. I feel like we've been us the whole time. We had a great spirit today, so I think I don't know if I'll watch it, but I'll be looking forward to seeing what they come up with.
It was funny. It was a talk in the QB room. It was like who's going to change and who's not when the cameras go on. Just in the locker room, and no one's really changed, which I'm proud of.
And while many think players like Devin Witherspoon or A.J. Barner will be the big stars on HBO Hard Knocks, Darnold thinks it will actually be the head man himself.
The head ball coach, Mike, I think he'll shine bright on Hard Knocks, just for people to kind of see his personality and his personality come to life. I think is because he's a great guy. Obviously, we know him. We know who he is as our head coach and as a person. And I think for the entire world to see that is going to be really cool.
HBO Hard Knocks has 38 crew members here working 10 to 14-hour days. They have been busy, but it's going to be fun to watch the defending Super Bowl champs on the big stage. At Seahawks headquarters, I'm Chris Egan, King 5 Sports.
All right, and the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show will stream live at 10 a.m. for just one more week, because starting Monday, August 10th, the show moves to 3 p.m. right here on King 5 over the air, and then streaming on King 5 Plus. And you really got to watch the series. It's so great to see Paul and Chris just talk it out. There's so much to discuss, too, so it's great.
Look at that graphic. That's really funny.
They're on the move.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, too, that the Hawks play preseason in 2 weeks from now.
Isn't that crazy?
2 weeks. Yeah, it's
Where did
coming
the
up
summer
quick.
go? Yeah.